The Sacred Pledges of Leviticus. Leviticus is an ancient book. It holds a central place within the Hebrew Scriptures. It details laws and rituals. These were given by God to the people of Israel. They guided community life and the practice of worship, a blueprint for holiness. The final chapter is 27. This chapter speaks of vows. It discusses things dedicated, set apart for divine service. Verses 1 through 7 are key. They establish specific values for people under such vows. These values were in silver, measured in ancient shekels. The setting is the wilderness. God is instructing Moses directly. Moses, the chosen leader, guides the Israelites. They journey toward a promise, a land flowing with abundance. These divine laws shape them, forging their unique identity as God's covenant people. These vows were not trivial. They were profound commitments, more than simple promises made. They expressed a deep faith, a desire to draw closer to the very presence of God. It was an act of devotion, a testament to their bond with the God of their fathers. What exactly was this vow? It was a most solemn promise made directly to the Almighty, a pledge of deep significance. People could dedicate themselves or they could dedicate family, sometimes even their livestock or portions of their property. This was a truly sacred act. Leviticus clearly set values for individuals in these vows. A man aged 20 to 60, his valuation was 50 shekels, all of pure sanctuary silver. A woman of the same age, her value was 30 shekels. These were standardized amounts for the purpose of redemption. Younger people also had values. A male child, 5 to 20, he was valued at 20 shekels. A female child, same age group, her valuation was 10 shekels. Even infants were included from 1 month to 5 years, and those over 60 years each had a specific silver sum. This system was not a price. It did not state a life's worth. It was a structured method for redeeming a sacred vow, a vow made to the sanctuary. It enabled fulfillment of promises with a tangible set offering, bringing order to devotion and clarity to sacred duties. One might ask, why silver? Why not the more precious gold? Gold was certainly well known. It was highly prized indeed. It was used in the tabernacle for the most holy objects, like the Ark of the Covenant and the golden lampstand. So why silver for these vows? Leviticus often emphasizes something. It stresses ethical holiness deeply. Sacrificial holiness is paramount. The focus is less on display, less on outward visual beauty or the gleam of ornamentation. The condition of the heart matters. True devotion comes from within, an unseen internal purity. Gold could often represent power or signify great earthly riches. It might evoke royal splendor. The silver here felt different, perhaps more common, more accessible. For the purpose of redemption, it symbolized a humble offering, a sincere act of the soul rather than a show of wealth. This choice of silver was deliberate. It pointed towards spiritual truth. The act of consecration was key, the sincere intent of the heart, not necessarily the costliest metal. Holiness is found deep inside. It is not about outward show or the most expensive materials. It is a quality of the spirit. Silver's sacred symbolism, atonement, and consecration. Silver carried profound meaning. Throughout the ancient scriptures, it was frequently linked to atonement, a means to make amends. The temple tax was paid in silver, a half shekel for each person when the people were counted. This silver ransomed their souls, a payment for purification. Silver also signified redemption and the act of making restitution for wrongs that had been committed. It could buy back what was lost or what was specially set apart, dedicated for a sacred purpose. It helped restore divine balance and mend broken relationships, both with God and with others. Leviticus chapter 27 uses silver in this very same symbolic way. It becomes the currency of vows, the means of fulfilling promises, those sacred pledges to God. It is a real, tangible symbol of a deep spiritual commitment to God and to His sanctuary, a visible sign of an inner pledge. Many sacred items were silver, vessels used in God's holy house, employed in divine service. This further connects silver to worship. It was functional, not just for show. Unlike some elaborate uses of gold, silver served a direct holy purpose in the rituals and the offerings, part of the sacred economy. Echoes of silver, a glimpse into monetary history. The intrinsic value of silver endures. It has lasted through many centuries. For ages it has been real money, a reliable store of true wealth. This idea is ancient time-tested wisdom, recognized across diverse cultures, a metal of lasting significance. Consider the coins of America. Before 1964, many U.S. dimes were silver. Quarters and half dollars contained it too. They were 90% pure silver. You held real value in your hand. Why did this monetary practice stop? The market price of silver rose. The metal itself grew too costly. Governments had to change coins. They switched to cheaper base metals. This marked a significant shift in global monetary policy. Yet, those old silver coins remain. They still hold their inherent value. Much like enduring moral principles, their true worth does not easily fade. It is a lesson in lasting value, a reminder of what truly endures. God's unwavering faithfulness, promises kept. Let us now consider God himself. His essential nature is constant. The laws found within Leviticus were all part of a covenant, a sacred and binding agreement. God made profound promises to his chosen people, Israel. He always keeps his promises. His word is eternally sure. His faithfulness is a certainty, like a mighty, unmovable rock in a world of shifting sands. He provided a clear way then for sacred vows to be fulfilled through his divinely ordained system. He also keeps his greater promises of unending love and redemption for all who turn towards him. This divine faithfulness mirrors value, the kind of value that truly lasts. Silver, as we know, holds its worth over very long periods of time, but God's character is far stronger. His promises are even more certain. They never diminish or tarnish. They do not change with seasons. They are eternally reliable. We should reflect upon this truth in a world filled with constant change and so much fleeting uncertainty. God's faithfulness is an anchor. It provides us with deep security. It offers us an everlasting hope, a profound comfort to the soul, like discovering a hidden treasure of inestimable eternal worth. Securing your future, exploring precious metals. What can we learn from the ancient history of silver? Its historic role guides our choices today. Precious metals like gold and silver are seen as safe. They are a store of value, a shield against inflation, a tangible form of security. Explore your options at eltrudinero.com.